How tennis rackets have changed. Today, I want to talk about the evolution of tennis rackets. It's fascinating to see how this seemingly simple piece of sports equipment has undergone such dramatic changes over the years. Traditionally, tennis rackets were made entirely of wood. These rackets were heavy, inflexible, and offered limited power and control. However, they did provide a unique feel and touch that many players still appreciate today. The introduction of metal frames in the 1960s marked a significant turning point. These rackets were lighter, stronger, and generated more power. However, they also tended to be less forgiving, making it more difficult to control the ball. In the 1980s, graphite rackets became the norm. Graphite is a lightweight, stiff material that offers excellent power and control. This breakthrough in technology revolutionized the game of tennis, allowing players to hit the ball harder and with greater precision. More recently, there have been further advancements in racket technology. Modern rackets often incorporate materials like titanium and Kevlar to enhance durability and performance. Additionally, manufacturers have experimented with different shapes, sizes, and string patterns to cater to a wider range of players. While the evolution of tennis rackets has undoubtedly benefited players, it has also raised concerns about the increasing power of the game. Some argue that modern rackets have made tennis too physically demanding and have led to a decline in shot-making variety. Despite these criticisms, there is no doubt that tennis rackets have come a long way since the wooden days. The ongoing development of racket technology promises to continue to shape the future of the sport.
The pirates of the ancient Mediterranean. The Mediterranean Sea, a cradle of civilization, was also a hotbed of piracy for centuries. These maritime marauders, often romanticized in tales of adventure, were a very real threat to trade and commerce in the ancient world. From the Phoenicians and Greeks to the Romans, nearly every Mediterranean culture grappled with the scourge of piracy. These pirates were not merely thieves, they were often highly organized groups with intricate knowledge of the seas. They preyed on merchant ships, capturing cargo, and sometimes even enslaving the crew. The islands of the Aegean and the rugged coasts of Sicily and Sardinia provided ideal hideouts for these seafaring bandits. From these bases, they could launch swift attacks and disappear into the labyrinth of islands and coves. The Roman Republic eventually managed to suppress piracy in the Mediterranean, but the problem resurfaced during periods of decline. It's important to remember that not all pirates were cut from the same cloth. Some were undoubtedly ruthless criminals, while others might have been driven to piracy by economic hardship or political oppression. The line between pirate and privateer was often blurred, with some states even employing pirates as mercenaries. The legacy of Mediterranean piracy endures in popular culture, but it's essential to recognize the real human cost of these activities. The lives of countless sailors and merchants were disrupted, and entire economies were impacted by the threat of piracy. By understanding the history of these maritime outlaws, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the challenges faced by ancient societies and the lengths they went to protect their maritime interests.